everyone, this is Chris. Thank you for joining me. So today we're going to be making this card. For those of you who follow all my videos, I've showed you in the last one the different dies I had from InLoveArts. So I'm going to use this die here, and I'm going to use also the paper flower dies that I showed you how to use, very simple, and also a few tricks and tips on what to do and what not to do if you want to avoid a nervous breakdown, because I have tried things that didn't work, so I think it's going to be very useful to you. So keep on watching. So the different elements that you will need: you will have to cut with your die one cover. So this is going to go on top of all the layers that we're going to use. Then what I have decided is to cut 3 other pieces in heavy cardstock. Actually, it's watercolor paper. It's 300 grams. It's a very thick one. If you have something even thicker, you can do it. But I wanted to cut 3 layers so I would have enough space here inside, depth, to put my sequins, to put my powders and confettis inside here. If it's too thin, they don't have enough wiggle room. So this is why I have decided to cut 3 pieces, and we're going to stack them up and glue them on top of each other. And it's going to make 4 with that last layer. I have tried to use fun foam. The problem is with the fun foam is that it is too thick. Even though I tried to put double-sided tape on each side, it was too thick and too flimsy. It did not work at all. It was crunchy and it's too malleable. So when you take it out, it's going to be a pain in the back to stack them up later, or just to put this on. So doing this on paper, heavy cardstock that is stiff and that's going to keep its shape, is the best way to go. That was one of the first tip I wanted to tell you. That's the piece I threw away because I was not able to do anything with this. I put double-sided tape on it. You can still see it's there. But then it was so thin, I could not do anything. So don't waste your time, don't waste your money, don't waste your materials. Go directly to paper. One of the other things I would suggest is starting to stack them up right away and glue them together, because we need the glue to dry, because that's the other mistake I have done. I didn't wait for the glue to dry. I've put all the sequins inside here and the confettis, and they got stuck into this. See, it's not moving anymore because they're stuck into the glue. Now if you compare this one, I'm going to come and put it up close. Everything is moving in here. You can see that it's a shaker card, and things are going up and down. So if you wait, just 10 minutes, 15 minutes at most. Okay, so as I was saying, the first thing we're going to do, and I'm going to take this away for a second, is put glue and stack them up. So I'm going to take a small tip applicator glue. I'm going to put glue everywhere here. Everything needs to be really well done so your sequins will not go and everywhere. Then I will put the second layer on top, put more glue here, and then the third layer. So this is what I'm going to do now, and I'll come back when this part is done. Alright, so now that this is done, I'm going to take my card. I'm going to put this aside for a second. I'm going to take my card base, and I'm going to take a piece of paper. So I decided that would be my background. You can put a border if you want to. So instead of cutting this exactly the size of my card, there's a way I found it much easier, because otherwise I have some issues putting it straight. You know what? Let's go for something much easier. I'm going to just put double-sided tape all over my card base. Go straight up to the edge and to the corners, because that's usually where your paper lifts off, and put it on top. And that's good. And now I'm going to turn it over and cut all the excess off. Alright, don't throw this part away. This one you might maybe throw it away, but you could use this one to make paper flowers with your punches, for example, or dies. So never throw that away. It's always useful. Alright, so my card is done. Okay, that's good. And now I'm going to be able to glue this one on. So you can put it on one side, you can put it in the center. I think I'm going to go back for the center. So again, here I'm going to put glue everywhere onto this part. Glue it down, and I'll be back just after. Okay, now at this stage, I'm going to leave that alone and dry completely. Otherwise, all my sequins are going to get into that and they're going to get stuck. And this is not what I want. It's supposed to be a shaker card. So when you shake it, they move. Okay, during this time, what we're going to do is take our cover paper. We're also going to take the acetate and we're going to glue this part onto the acetate. So again, I'm going to put glue everywhere here, glue it on, and I'll be back. Right, I have let dry this for about 10 minutes, and now we're going to be able to put our sequins, our glitter inside here. So I'm going to take a little spoon. That's the kind of spoon I usually use for resin, and I'm going to put some of these inside here. You can also put micro beads. I'm not going to put it in every single one of these because I'm going to cover these two with the inside that I have cut. I'm also going to add a little bit of this glitter. It's a really shiny glitter. I know that on camera glitter doesn't show very well. Well, actually, instead of using micro beads, I'm going to use some of these little embellishments. They're brighter. And I'm just going to add a few, and that's going to be good. Now what I'm going to do is put my cover with the acetate, and I'm just going to glue it on top, and I'll be back. Alright, so this time again, make sure that you don't move too much because you won't be able to take off the glue because it's underneath now, the acetate. So that's the most, I'm going to say, risky part is really not to move. Take your time when you put it on. Once it's there, wait for it to dry completely, and we'll put some more decorations on top. Because I can't wait, you know what I'm going to do right now is fill up these. So I've put it aside, the inside of these, of my die. I've put it aside, the inside. Well, I don't have any other word for it. So I'm going to use a little bit of glue again. I thought it was going to be the last time, but no. You don't have to do this. It's just that I don't want everything to be all the same. Now I'm going to use the paper flowers that I have done last time and I've showed you previously. I think this one is going to be the perfect color actually. Yes, it's kind of a brownish, pinkish color. This time I'm going to use hot glue. I'm going to put the biggest one in the corner here. And the other one just there. And the smallest just on top here. You can put more, you could add some leaves. I think I'm going to keep it quite simple. The only thing I'm going to add as an embellishment is some of these blings. And I'm going to try and take maybe some yellow color, gold color, so it will pop up a little bit more. And this is the last one I'm going to use. So can you see them here and there? All right. And now for the final touch, I am going to use my happy birthday sticker that I made. Burnish it down very well. I've already done that actually. And now you can peel it off. Okay. And I decided to cut it into white. You can of course do that in any color. All right. And I'm going to put it straight on top. Good. And there you go. Happy birthday is there. It's not really popping out, but I didn't want to have something too bright. I think I should have done it maybe in gold. Next time, that's probably what I will do. But I still think you can see it here. And you can still also see the background and the shaker bits. You can see how it's moving. Because we've wetted enough, all the little glitter and confettis that are in here are still moving really well, and this is what I wanted. See the flowers? And also what I do like is when you cut your flowers into some pattern paper, so all the work is done for you. Look at this. I think the colors are really nice. Of course, you can do that in any color. And yeah, so please, if you like this video, give me some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button to get notified every time I make new videos, and also share on social media. Don't forget that I have a Facebook page. You've got all the links below. If you want to go there and leave me your photos, your pictures of what you have done. See you soon for other tutorials, and meanwhile, please take care. Bye bye.